So I run a digital marketing company that specializes in the MSP industry, or the outsourced IT vertical. And I was asked a very interesting question that I feel like a lot of companies or business owners have in mind, but just don't know where to start. So I got asked recently, what is the first thing or the number one most important thing that you should do and focus on to start building your marketing strategy? And after having a deeper dive into this question, I think the number one thing that's most important is to really understand your prospect. So if you really understand who your prospect is, who you're selling to, then you can really guide everything you do in marketing towards them, right? So what I commonly see within the space, and not just only the space, but in the marketing digital space in general, is that a lot of people just do generic basic marketing that is very surface level, but not very niche down to who they're selling to specifically. So if we're going to focus on the outsourced IT industry or vertical, you're targeting people that obviously are a business, so you're doing business to business type marketing. You're also communicating or trying to communicate to C-level executives, so people empower people with buying decision, people that have the ability to do drastic changes within the company. So obviously you need to talk specifically to this type of person. You need to use their tone, you need to use their words, just so you can get familiar with them, and vice versa them with you. So if they understand and they have a feeling that you as a company know exactly what they need and talk their language and understand their pain points, then it's a no-brainer that they're gonna want to talk to you and get in contact with you and eventually utilize your service. So I think the number one thing that you as a business owner should do, and especially if you're trying to take advantage of the digital marketing landscape, we all know it's a very powerful tool. I would first say even look at your client list right now, what the pain points were when they came to you, and kind of write all those things down and pick the most common ones. And I would say target all your messaging directly to those conversations. So if you're getting a lot of people reaching out to you with, hey, listen, the current IT vendor I'm working with is not doing what they said they're going to do. They promised me that they're going to do X, Y, and Z. They said they're going to come on location, provide me with VCIO, but they're not really doing this. They're not being proactive, they're being reactive, just to give an example. Then speak to these pain points directly on your website, on your marketing material, on your digital footprint. Create videos about it. Do all these little things that one will answer the prospect's problem, but two, also show that you've done this before. Your service is specifically tailored to solving these problems. So that's just my 2 cents. Obviously there's a lot of a deeper dive into understanding your target audience, but just an overall generic overview of, I think, what the most important piece to marketing is really understand your prospect and what their pain points are.